Hey guys, welcome back to Salmon Industries. Today, I want to take a quick video showing you how to check to see if your Festiva's engine and transmission are actually original to the car or if they've been replaced at some point in the past. But before I get to that, real quick I want to introduce the project car that we'll be working on for the next few months here at Salmon Industries. This is a 1990 L+. This belongs to one of my friends, Jordan. He wants to do some work to this thing, some Spire brakes, coilovers, a B60 swap, and a bunch of other fun stuff. So I figured he could bring it here and I would help him install and build all that stuff, and we could record it as we go. You've already seen the interior of this. This is the car that we used to do the dash swap video on, or dash removal video I should say. So you can see the inside's already been pretty much completely stripped out of everything else. But it still has its old trans and old engine, so today I'm going to show you how to check to make sure that they are original. So the first thing you're going to need to do is check your Festiva's VIN. The VIN is available in a few spots. First spot, you can see it right down here on the door jamb, along with the sticker here. And then it should also be stamped into your firewall right above and behind the intake here. So what we're going to look for right now is just the last 6 or 7 numbers here. So we got last digits 113276. Now, those 6 numbers are actually supposed to be stamped on your engine block and your transmission. Looking from the front corner, you can come down and kind of peek through down here to the transmission. I'll try my best to zoom in and show it, but you can see the hole where we took out the speedometer drive. Right above the hole, right in here, you can just barely see where the numbers are stamped. So I'm going to go ahead and try to grab a rag, wipe that off, and see what those numbers are. So looking at that, we can see it's J640282. Well, that definitely does not match what our firewall said. So now I can already tell this transmission is actually not the one that came with this car. So, we'll go ahead and move on. To see the engine block stamping for a Festiva B3, you look down here on the front of the engine, down towards the very bottom on the ear, right where that big bolt attaches from the transmission to the block. Looks like it's going to be too early to see right now, so I'll have to clean it off again. But right here on the ear is another quick stamping. So let me wipe that off and we'll see what it says. Okay, after a quick wipe, we can see that the engine is stamped 6110960. Man, that doesn't even match the transmission or the car. This one's really a hodgepodge of parts. While on the subject of VINs and such, I want to go ahead and go over how to decode the VIN on a Festiva to show you all the information you can pull out of that number. First, all Festivas start with the letters K and J. That just means that all Festivas in the US are made in Korea by Kia. Next, the letter for the restraint system. This just tells you what kind of seatbelts you have. B is for manual seatbelts in carby cars, and P is for the automatic belts found in the 90+ EFI cars. Next is the import code. All Festivas have letter T, which means it was imported for Ford. Next, 2 digits are the body code. You have 05, 06, and 07, which stand for L, GL, and LX, the different trim levels we got here in the US. I'm going to make a longer video later. It goes into a deep dive on all the different options and parts that came with different trim levels throughout the different years. So stay tuned for that. Next is the engine code. H is for the EFI engines, and K is for the carb engines. Following that is a single check digit. This is just a way to confirm through a computer that the VIN is legit. It doesn't really mean anything for the car itself. Next, the letter for the model year. That goes J for 88, K for 89, L for 90, M for 91, N for 92, and P for 93. This number is not when the car was made, but when it was, what model year it is, when it was advertised. Your actual car's build date is on your door jamb. Then, number 6 is the assembly plant. All Festivas were made in the same plant in Kia in South Korea. And then the last number is a 6-digit number starting with 1, and that's your Festiva's individual serial number. So at the beginning of a new model year, all Festivas start at 100,000 and then add 1 for each Festiva. So the second Festiva made for that model year was 100,001, the next Festiva made for that model year was 100,000 too, etc. And there you go. That's all it takes to see if your Festiva's engine and transmission is all original. Hopefully now you've gained $3 or $4 worth of value to your car. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. See ya!